Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new series here on my channel. This will be Mario Golf 64 for the Nintendo 64. I have loved the Mario Golf series since I first started. I have Mario Golf 64, I have Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for the GameCube, and Toadstool Tour for the Nintendo Advance? Was it for the... No, just for the Advance. I've heard rumors that they're coming out with one for the Wii U. I don't remember if there was one for the Wii, but well, one way or the other. I'm gonna kind of see if I can't get through this. I'd like to do a tournament per episode, if I could, and see how long it takes me to actually beat the game. That's a bit of a trick, but we're gonna see how far I can go. If I get bored, or you get bored, or we get bored, I'll stop and do something else for a while. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I will be playing as Charlie here. He's got a bit of a fade to him. That's fine. I'll be playing as Charlie for a while, until I get Luigi at least, and then when I get Luigi, I'll decide whether or not I want to switch over to him or stick with Charlie. So we'll get started here. Do the first tournament and the Toad tournament, and we'll get started. Alright, so zoom in here, take a look. First thing you'll notice is this hole is from tee box to green to pin, I guess, is 363 yards. We are 357 yards out from where we are. 8-mile-per-hour wind blowing from left to right. So I don't think we'll have to change it too much. Ugh. Ah! Nearly had it. Not bad. In a lot of ways, this game is a bit harder than Toadstool Tour. Oh, very nice. Anyway, this game's a little bit harder than Toadstool Tour in that there's no special sliders to help you precisely target your shot. It's just all a bunch of guessing and hoping for the best. Alright. You'll also probably notice as we go along a few graphical errors. That is because... wait a second. That is because I'm playing this game on an emulator. Normally I wouldn't use an emulator, but since I don't have a capture card for the Nintendo 64, this is the best way to go about it. Oh, too much! Blast it.
Nice par.
Yeah! Oh well. One way or the other on the emulator. I have decided for myself that I will not be playing any emulated games that I do not already own physically. So since I own a copy of this, a copy of Toadstool Tour, Mario Karts, Smash Brothers, things of that nature, I figure that's fair game, right? Keep things nice and legal. Let's see here. 9-mile-per-hour wind pushing right to left, a little bit behind me. Let's say there. Perfect. What hole are we on? Number 3? Oh, that's how it's done.
Nice on.
Alright, now here's where it gets a little interesting. I'm only 10 feet out. 30-foot putter. At an also looks a little bit... Let's try that. Perfect.
Nice birdie.
Perfect.
Who's the man?
Ah, here's the rain. Also, there's a first graphical glitch. I seem to remember this actually happening on the N64 as well. You see all that water underneath me? I don't think that's supposed to do that. I seem to remember it happening on the N64 too, so maybe it is. What I'm really concerned with, less about the actual standard shots, you know, drivers, pitching wedges, that sort of thing. And I'm concerned about the putting surface, because in the N64 version especially, if the green was even slightly damp, you felt it. It was nasty. It basically required you to, well, you're going to see, but basically required you to have to double the power of your shot. So as you can see, I've got a 100-foot putter right here. I'm 30 feet away downhill about half a foot. So that mark there in the middle under his foot would be 50 feet roughly. But since it's raining and I know how the game likes to play. Oh, too much? What? Of course.
Bogey.
That makes me sad. Here I am talking about I'm good at the game, and then pull something like that. Sadness. There we go. So let's see here. I have been on vacation. That's why you've been getting so much Portal lately out of me. This should go up between episodes 8 and 9, maybe? I think. We'll see. Could have used it a little bit more. Anyway, I recorded all of Portal before I left on this vacation. And,
Nice on.
man, that's a good game. I love that game. It's uphill about a foot. A little bit of an angle on. Oh, settle down. There we go. Get in there. Get in, get in, get in. Yes! Ah, that felt good.
Who's the man?
All right. So anyway, went to Disney World. Yeah, that was a blast. Disney's always a blast. We've been a couple of times now. Love it every single time we go. I think we've got a pretty good routine down now. If you're ever thinking about going, what do you mean I'm not on the green? You sorry cheater. Alright, so here's one. I'm at a normal shot now, and now I'm at an approach shot. So I can go from 65 to 60. 15, let's go with this. That should do it. So anyway, I like to think that we've got a pretty good routine down for Disney now. You have to go on 2 days, take a break, and then on 2 days again, because you will walk more at Disney parks than you have ever walked before in your life. If you've ever been before, you know that. They had just opened the new ride, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and we got to ride that. on the day it opened, actually. We were very lucky. Lots of fun. Unfortunately, I don't know what the deal was, but apparently they didn't have it ready or something, because when we went on it, it was slow as anything. You know, tell you a story. First time, oh, blasted. First time I'd ever been to Disney World. We walk through the front gates, and the first place we go is Space Mountain. Now, for those of you who don't know, Space Mountain is a super fast roller coaster in the dark. So, we're talking pitch black. Like, you cannot see your hand in front of your face. And that's the first ride we go on. I was 7. Okay? I'd always been a nervous kid to, you know, begin with. Let's go with the Powershot here. So, you know. Ah, so close. I'd always been a nervous kid to begin with, but that's the first roller coaster I ever been on, and the first ride at Disney I'd ever been on. Scarred me on roller coasters for life. I've only recently started to get over that. But I got over it in a big fashion, because my favorite ride at Walt Disney World now is probably the Rock and Roller Coaster, or Everest, one or the other. Both of them exceptional. Good. But for anyone who knows roller coasters, you know that one of the best parts of the ride is when you get up to one of the big hills and just take it at full speed, you know, and it feels like your stomach's coming out the top of your head. Well, unfortunately, yes.
Who's the man?
Unfortunately, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is obviously built for kids, you know, it's a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It had all the makings of greatness, you know, but every time it even approached a hill to go down, it just, we sat in the front, and it actually, we felt it break. We felt it slow down and slowly drift down the hill, and then it would accelerate. And I'm sorry, that is not how you roller coaster.
Nice on.
What do we got here? Bit of a niche. 45. So let's go here. And hope to goodness no, that wasn't enough. So help me, it says 30, it says 45 out, and I hit it about halfway. Oh well.
Nice par.
Par's good. Alright. I think this is where we'll stop for now. Finish the front 9, and we'll come back, finish up the back 9, and we can see where we go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Gear360,